Shabbat Shalom, good afternoon. Welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah, which on Fridays doubles as thought for Shabbat. What a week it has been. And tonight at Shabbat services at 7:30, I'll share my reflections about the week that was and try to put it in some Jewish perspective. But for now, I thought I might share this story with you, which I think is so appropriate as we think about the week that was, and even more importantly, as we look to the week ahead. There was once a traveling rabbi who had the ability to answer every question he was asked. Not once had he ever been wrong. One day he arrived at a town where thousands came to hear him. A little girl in the crowd raised her hand. "I have a question you can't answer," she said. "I have a bird in my hand. Is it alive or dead?" Whichever answer the rabbi chose, the girl knew she would prove him wrong. If the rabbi said the bird is alive, she would close her hand and kill it. But if the rabbi said the bird was dead, then she'd open her hand and let it live. The rabbi was well aware of the trick behind the question, yet he still found himself stumped. Perhaps this truly was a question he couldn't answer. Then suddenly it hit him. Tears came streaming down his cheeks, even as his face broke into a smile. He realized he had grasped the secret of our destiny. Looking at the girl in the midst of the huge crowd, he said, "My precious, precious child, you hold in your hand a bird and ask if the bird is alive or dead. I can only tell you one thing. The fate of this bird lies in your hands. You can let it live or you can let it die." That bird is a metaphor for our nation, for its citizens, and for its leaders. The fate of our country is in all of our hands. And by our actions, by our ethics, by our morality, by the way we choose to go about doing the business of government, it's all in our hands. And we can choose to abuse it and break it and ultimately kill it, or we can choose to lift it up and let it live and thrive. But first we have to understand that that power lies deep within us. We have to hold those who choose to kill and do destruction responsible. And we have to encourage others to understand their role in letting the bird live, in letting the nation grow. For we are one nation under God. Shabbat Shalom. Please join us tonight at 7:30 as we celebrate Shabbat with one another. Have a good weekend.